Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow sees the start of BlizzConline, with news from World of Warcraft, Diablo 4, maybe even Burning Crusades, and of course Diablo Immortal. Wondering how we're going to be able to watch this? Well, you do have a phone, don't you? Now, joking aside, BlizzCon Online will kick off with the opening ceremony at 2 PM PST. Tomorrow being Friday the 19th, unless you are watching this afterwards, in which case, I hope you've been able to leave the house since the dark days of 2021. In case you're wondering, by the way, 2 PM PST converts to about 10 PM GMT and 11 o'clock for Europe, I believe. You will be able to watch via the BlizzCon website, also via Twitch or YouTube. So whatever platform you prefer, we've got you covered. Now, we are going to be focusing on WoW, but the full schedule is available down below. Click the link. Also, we are going to keep this one spoiler-free. Yeah, for those of you unaware, the press pack was released early and all the goodies for 9.1, and also maybe some little tidbits, just a few minor leaks about TBC have come out. That will be the subject of tomorrow's video, but today we're going to keep this one spoiler-free. Now, as a side note, I am actually excited about one thing that didn't leak, which is Diablo 4. I'm just excited to see what that brings to the table. Big fan of Diablo in a casual way, not the same as World of Warcraft, but it's just I love just jumping on and smashing a bit of Diablo. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that. But back to World of Warcraft. Now, once the opening ceremony is done, we have the World of Warcraft What's Next panel. This is going to be a lot about 9.05. And then, we can guess, try to keep this spoiler free, there's going to be a load about 9.1. Now maybe we'll get some sexy videos of Anduin in the clutch of the jailer. Maybe bigger spoilers, maybe? He's starting to agree with what the jailer is saying. It will of course be a bait and switch, because Anduin is not going to become a Lich King. Not the golden boy of Blizz. Or would he? Oh god. Leaks. Now, personally, I am hoping to see something regarding, obviously, the Covenant progression, sort of life after 40, where we're going. The legendaries, are we going to get 2 or more, how that's going to work. Torghast and what is next, because I want to see them do more with Torghast. Anima alt catch-up is another big one, and I would say flying and what's needed, but... leaks! Oh, sorry. Oh, dusty here at the moment. Then we will have the deep dive for what is to come. Next up, we have the deep dive for what is to come. So we'll have this overview in the what's next panel. Then we'll get the deep dive. So the real hard look at 9.05 and then maybe 9.1 if there's some big juicy features they want to cover. But they may leave that just to Ian and then mostly focus on 9.05. Mostly I expect the deep dive about Valor, how that's going to work, raid loot, mythic, classes, new features that they're going to hopefully reveal with 9.0, maybe some Torghast stuff. I don't know. I'm really hoping Torghast gets some love in 9.1. So example would be that Ian will go, and Valor, of course, is coming back to Mythic Plus. And then a deep dive will get exactly how that's going to work. Maybe there might be a little bit of talk about something called TBC. We'll see. I will say I'm excited for TBC. It's the one WoW expansion that I never played. So it'll be interesting to go back and actually see what that's like. Obviously, it won't be the same, but it'll be as close as I can get it. Last up, on Friday, we will then have Voices of the Afterlife. Now, this is a chat, as you would expect, with some of the amazing voice actors of WoW. So that should be a good one to finish up on. On Saturday, we're going to kick things off with a World of Warcraft Q&A. That'll be starting at 8 o'clock GMT time, so about 9 o'clock for Europe. Now, you may have seen the email of tweets that's come out asking for our questions for this Q&A. I'm going to be honest, I expect them to be safe. I mean, really, really safe. Like, something on the lines of, why don't you make loot the same as you did in BFA? Would be too extreme. I hope not. They've done a lot of good things recently. We've had Valor being added back into the game, more loot being added to raiding, even loot being added for those of us that deplete keys. So be brave, Blizzard, and answer the hard questions. We may not always like the answer, but we will respect the fact you answered it. Okay, probably not. Rage! Talking about the deplete keychain, I know this is a hot topic for many at the moment, with people feeling as if Blizzard are rewarding those that deplete my key. I was thinking of making actually the subject of this video about that, but I would rather wait and see what Blizzard have actually got in mind and what they're going to say about it. Same with the Valor numbers at the moment. On PTR they seem very rough, so hoping to get more on that. Now next up we have the evolution of Thrall. I'm interested in this, but I also know it's going to frustrate the hell out of me. Mostly because Christy Golden is on the panel. Now she's a fully paid up member of the Blizz team, and I hate how she writes non-human characters. Now don't get me wrong, Arthas is one of the best fantasy books I've ever read. She nailed that book perfectly. But when it comes to non-human characters, she often writes them as if they are human. It's a purely personal point of view, it frustrates the hell out of me. And I thought it was because it was kind of the direction that had been given to her from Blizzard. But having read Shadows Rising, that can't be the case, because the characters in that book are one of the high notes. It is fantastic. But apologies, I'm digressing. I could go on about things like that video after video, so let's try and get back on track. After that, we have some light-hearted cooking workshop action. Yes, join Lulaboo while she cooks iconic dishes from Azeroth. AKA, please, for the love of God, buy the cookbook. Yes, and I will be entirely honest here, I own the cookbook, and there's actually some really good stuff in there, so there you go, make of that what you will. Last but not least, we have the Blizzard Art Studio teaching us how to draw Malgrave Praxis. Now, some people that maybe have never watched BlizzCon before, mostly due to being pretty expensive if you want to buy the BlizzCon pass. These things, or at least for me, are what make BlizzCon. These little side things, like the cooking, like the art, like the talking about Thrall, all those sort of things. That's what makes it me. It doesn't tell me anything about the game, i.e. what's going to be meta in 9.05 or 9.1. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I like seeing these different things. It adds more to the world. BlizzCon is 100% about the people, sharing everything they love about the world Blizzard has created. Whether it be Warcraft, whether it be StarCraft, whether it be Overwatch, whatever it may be. And I will say, from a personal point of view, Shadowlands so far has been a huge triumph. Even the areas that need work, we've at least seen signs from Blizzard that they are willing to fix them. So going into this BlizzCon, I'm actually excited. I'm positive. I know that was hard for me to say. I'm not looking for something major to fix, not a huge problem that we're all like, oh my, what system are they going to add that's going to fix this? Because it's awful. It's not fun. Or for them to suddenly add something that is going to make content more enjoyable, or just content that is enjoyable, because I've been dealing with islands or warfronts. In essence, the cake that I've been given now, I enjoy a lot. For me, this BlizzCon is literally going to be Blizzard wheeling out the sprinkle cart, where I can just go mad. And I, for one, cannot wait. But that is enough from me. I need to go and get my beauty sleep, because it looks like this old man is going to need to stay up late tomorrow. Thank you for watching, everybody. Stay safe. I'll catch you all in the next video. Spoilers warning for that one. But have a good one, everybody, and I'll catch you later.